Hello everyone, my name is Obot Tigah, leader and founder of Girls with Standards Ministry and also author of Love is Blind, Marriage is the Eye Opener. Today I wanted to address the question of should married people read Love is Blind, Marriage is the Eye Opener? The answer is a resounding yes, because what better time to learn about marriage before you're in it, right? I found that most people don't prepare for marriage. They prepare for the wedding, they prepare to find the perfect dress, but most people don't prepare for marriage. And I believe the best time to prepare for marriage is when you're single. This will prevent you from marrying the wrong person in the first place and save you from all the headaches and heartaches that accompanies marrying the wrong spouse. So when you prepare for marriage, you will be well equipped to have a successful marriage. And one of the ways that you can prepare for marriage, a lot of ways that you can prepare for marriage, but one of the primary ways that you can prepare for marriage is through reading books. Reading books like Love is Blind, Marriage is the Eye Opener, 10 Lessons Learned in 10 Years of Marriage. Not just my book, but other books as well. I like this book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. I also like this book by Tim LaHaye. It's called Why You Act the Way You Do. There are lots of books on marriage that you can read to get, knowledge on marriage, to prepare you for marriage, to know what to expect, and to know how to deal with challenges that come in marriage. So please don't wait until you get married before you start reading about marriage. Start now. If you're single, start now to learn about marriage. Start now to figure out things you need to know, things that what are the roles of a wife, what are the roles of a husband, why did God create marriage, why did God say it's not good for man to be alone? These are things that you need to understand. How do you resolve conflict? How do you show love to your spouse? How do you receive love from your spouse? There are lots of things to learn about marriage before you get into marriage. Even when you're married, trust me, ask people that you know that are married. Even when you're married, you still learn. You're still constantly learning. You're still constantly reading about marriage. You're constantly learning about your spouse because your spouse will change. Your spouse will evolve, right? So you have to get in the habit of learning and acquiring knowledge on marriage. Okay. And one of the primary books I said earlier of acquiring knowledge, one of the primary ways to acquire knowledge, is by reading. By reading books like Love is Blind, Marriage is the Eye Opener, by reading the books that I mentioned earlier by Gary Chapman and by Tim LaHaye, by watching marriage videos, listening to sermons on marriage. Most importantly, the most important book that you would ever read on marriage is the Bible, because the Bible is the manual for marriage. God created marriage, and so you have to go to the manual, which is the Bible. The Bible is the ultimate book for marriage. The books that authors publish, the books that I publish, yes, they're great, but they are not all encompassing. The only all encompassing book on marriage is the Bible. So in addition to reading my book and any other book that I recommended or any other book on marriage that you read, please make sure that you read the Bible. Okay, so that said, get this book and all the other books that I mentioned, and God will help you as you prepare. As you prepare, when God sees your heart that you're really diligent in preparing for marriage, you're really diligent in making sure that you don't make a mistake in the most important relationship of your life, besides your relationship with God, of course, then He will help you. He will help you and guide you and lead you to choose the right spouse and to ultimately have a beautiful and successful marriage. So please read books, listen to sermons, most importantly, read the Bible. But if you're single, please do not wait until you're married to start preparing for marriage. Prepare now, okay? Prepare today. Start today and prepare for marriage. God bless you. That's all I have for today, and I will see you next time with the next question. Take care and God bless. Bye.